Greeting, ladies and gentlemen, wherever you are in this world. A drop in the kitchen sink can be ignored at first, but its persistence will make you do something about it. I think you guessed what I want to talk to you about today. Persistence. As I give you the tools for success, persistence is one of the top tools of success. Let me share with you some inspiring persistence stories. And let's start with Walt Disney. Walt Disney was working in newspaper and he was told by his boss that he's no longer have a job in there. He was fired. And the reason he was fired is because he was told that he lacked creativity. So he took his idea to Hollywood and wanted to make it big. But he was shut down, rejected constantly. And it seemed that he will never have any success. But his persistence made him go through all these rejections and setbacks and become one of the most successful people and richest people in the world. Look at the Walt Disney now empire. Jack Ma, the founder of Alibaba, the e-commerce. Jack Ma is worth $39 billion. But this didn't come like that. Jack Ma was applied for about 30 jobs, including the police and KFC, and he was rejected, turned down, and refused. He also tried to study in Harvard, and he applied 10 times for Harvard University, and he was not successful. But in the 1990s, the internet came in, and he seen an opportunity in there and created this giant e-commerce business. And look at his success now. $39 billion for somebody who was rejected so many times, even to work in KFC. One of the stories that inspired me personally is the Wright brothers who created or invented the aeroplane. The Wright brothers were constantly facing disappointment, rejections, and failures, but their belief in their idea. They actually self-thought engineering. They discovered aerodynamism. They didn't have a degree. They didn't go to an engineering university. They self-taught. So just to reiterate, you don't have to have a degree to be successful. You have an education, yes, but you don't have to have a degree. The Wright brothers didn't go to university, but it's their persistence that got them to create the airplane. And look where we now, traveling all over the world by their belief, their persistence. I think I have a contribution as well in this. And you know this story. I think I have mentioned it to you, but I just want to shortly remind you why my persistence got me somewhere. And it makes me smile to say this story, because when I lost my job a couple of years ago, after I was made redundant after working in a bank for 6 years, when I start applying for jobs, I think I applied at least for 3,000 jobs before I nearly declared defeat. I was nearly tapping out. 3,000 applications is a lot, I found out. And I will give you why I didn't give up. When I hit 3,000 applications and I didn't get a job, I went and watched some Muhammad Ali boxing fights and Tyson boxing fights and Nazim Hamid fights. Things that pump me, things that give me belief, things that give me that you get knocked down, then you came back up. And it gave me more energy and fight back. And I applied after that for 5,000 applications. So it's 3,000 plus 2,000, 5,000 applications. When I ran out of all money, I went to the job center to seek some help from the government. I think to my audience in the States, the job center is like a welfare program in United States. And the gentleman who works in there, when I told him when he told me, "Are you actively looking for a job?" And I said, I applied for 5,000 jobs. I made 5,000 applications, 28 interviews, 50 first interviews. He told me, in 11 years working in a job center, I have never ever come across somebody who applied for jobs for 5,000 applications. And it tells you a lot. I'm not trying to impress you. I'm trying to impress upon you. For me, I just cannot be denied. You tell me no, or you tell me you can't do it, good luck, because I will not stop. I cannot be denied. It's in me. I'm stubborn. And I want you to have this in your heart. You cannot be denied. You cannot be denied. You cannot be denied. Relentless. Remember the drop that I told you about. A drop in the sink can be ignored at first, but its persistence will make you do something about it. So, failures and setbacks are part of the process, but your persistence will get you somewhere. So be persistent. Be persistent. Be relentless. Be ruthless without harming nobody. Be ruthless. You have to get what you want. And if the dream that you are after, if the project, if the objective, if the purpose that you're after, you don't believe in, you don't have passion in, then you will tap out. You will tap out. So you have to do something you are passionate about. So when the ships are down, your persistence, your belief, and your passion about what you do will lift you up. I wish this helped somebody in the world, and I wish you the best. Be persistent and watch how the universe open all the opportunities that you want. See you on the other side.